I have to admit something, honestly. I was obsessed with the Bridgerton series. Initially, my wife was watching it and I refused. I thought, come on, this is the most girly series you can ever have. All they do is just talk with those fancy dresses. I wanted testosterone. I wanted aliens shooting stuff. I wanted death, gore, and violence, okay? But one day I was I was working on my videos and I was passively listening. And then the next thing, suddenly, we're binge watching the Bridgertons. Weeks, days in a row, just weeks on end, without breaks through the night, all of our appointments thrown out of the window. We couldn't care less. And we are generally not people that watch series. It's very rare. I maybe watch a series, wow, a series per year, maybe. Rare 2 series per year. This one was so good. This one was so full of human emotions, interactions, expressions. But there was something else that got me so deeply. Something very personal, so close to heart, and I'm very certain that most of you have felt the same. Hi, my name is Alti and I am a gamer husband to a loving wife, and I'm making these kinds of videos to create a sanctuary for people who are willing to grow as a person, willing to become a better version, a version of themselves that they always wanted to be, and especially for those who are sick and tired of being a puppet in life. Alright, let's get to the core of this video. There is no better way to showcase what I want to explain than through the eyes of Lady Whistledown, or aka Penelope. Even through all the hardships and the difficult world of women back then in those days, she was always in the background. She was always lurking, being hidden, unseen, loner. Yet she grew as a person so much. She grew tremendously to the point that she became Lady Whistledown herself instead of just hiding behind it. And that is the power of self-development, one of the many advantages that we loners have. But of course, I would not be making this video if being a loner was so easy. Oh, I know. I have been there. I have been bullied. I have been beaten and slapped. I have been excluded. All the good stuff. I've topped it all off. So for my young viewer, I would like to tell you, and I would hope that with this video I can at least help you avoid some of the sufferance so you can grow better and stronger as an individual. And for my older viewers, I don't want to hear any of this crap like, oh, I'm too old. It's too late for me to change. My time has passed. Nah. I'm a firm believer in the art of willpower. If you want to change, you can change and you will change, because I 100% believe that everybody has all the tools inside them to make the change they desire. It is a challenge and a journey. Not lying. It's not like, bam, changed. No, not at all. Now then, unrelated to what kind of loner you are, the first step, the first part I would like to highlight here is self-acceptance. Okay? Accept that you are a loner like me. I'm not talking about being lonely. I'm not talking about hiding and avoiding people. I'm talking about accepting the fact that you prefer to read a vampire smut novel or garden whole day long in your garden, having peace of mind and harmony in the heart. Don't rush to fill your agenda with these useless human interactions that give you no benefits, like I did all my life. Focus on those that are truly valuable to you, that are beneficial for self-growth. Take time to Slowly discover yourself, learn about yourself. And naturally, with time, you will attract people like you. For me, having this one person with which I can truly express my loner lifestyle, and he does not judge me for my loner lifestyle, for me, such one person is worth 100 people that are superficial. Whenever I'm ready, I will emerge out of my kingdom. I will seek you out. I will send my pigeon to you, bringing the news that I am ready to have a conversation. But I sadly enough have wasted so many years of my life just destroying my liver, shoving in alcohol, partying every weekend after weekend, going to these parties. Wasted years. So now that we have accepted that we are a loner, we can slowly move on to the second step. And the second step is simply, it's a pretty difficult move. Have you ever tried to, like, my left hand is not as smooth as my right hand. You see? Like, this is super, like, there is no movement here. Like, this goes, look how smooth it goes. And this one just doesn't. The second step is that we are, the second advantage of being a loner is the fact that we are natural observers. We are natural observers. I have spent, wow, countless times. Like, I did say that I've been spending parties, drinking alcohol, but I was in the back of the rooms. I was there in the corner. Even, yeah, we went with our friends and everything, but most of the time I have been just standing observing people, not interacting. It was not my circle, it was not my environment. So I have analyzed people's behaviors, people's expression, the sentences they always say, and what the results are of these sentences. So now that I'm an adult, it has saved me so many useless conversations, so many good scenarios where I have avoided toxic people or in general unpleasant people. Yet again, I stumbled my way through this. Okay, I stumbled to get here where I am, to have this people knowledge, to recognize facial expression, mannerism, behaviors, and sentences they say that will lead to agony. So for my young viewers, try to avoid these mistakes I did. Learn, analyze, and observe. On this point, I also would like to highlight that I highly disagree that loners can't communicate. As I said before, a loner is not specifically lonely. We're not specifically isolating ourselves from humans. We just come out when we want to speak, we want to speak. I prefer much more a singular, deep, valuable conversation where I can ask a lot of questions about this person and he gives me a colorful and packed answer back to me, instead of all these other superficial chit-chats about, oh, have you seen my nails today? Or, yo, bro, yesterday I did a huge rep. Yeah, I hit my 1 rep max or whatever. Okay, that's fine, but continue on to this. Okay, you've done your nails. Okay, which brand? Which business was it? Is this your preferred color? For the bodybuilder? Okay, yeah, but how long did it take you to get there? What's your goal of achieving? Like, there needs to be depth into these conversations. Good, so now we have accepted that we are loners, we have worked on self-development, we also have learned the art of observation and analyzing people's behavior. Then another thing that I want to mention is, let's say more of a concept, a statement rather than a tip. It's just the sheer fact that I'm 32 now, but I grew up with, I think I said it in another video already, but I grew up with a phone on the wall where you have to, like, put your finger in a circle dial, go to the number and go back, and then another number back. So my youth growing up until the time when I had a cell phone, and even until the point that internet became so fast and easy accessible, I had to struggle to find like-minded people. I had to struggle to find a good loner with which I can have a valuable, deep conversation. But now the world is so small that all the loners have very easy means, easy ways to connect with each other. And it's also very easy to explore yourself more, because there are a lot of guides, a lot of self-talk and improvement videos, books, TED Talks or whatever, that I have spent 27 years of my life completely suppressing myself, not being, let's say, a real loner, which provided me no happiness. So for my older viewer, I want to share with you as well. I have been 5 years now proud loner. The fact that whatever age you are at right now, it does not mean that everything is lost. You just need to turn around and look back at your past life. You have had all these experiences already. Maybe you have never focused on the fact that you could observe people. Maybe you always tried to do your best just to fit in and it never clicked. Maybe you suppressed the fact that you were a loner. You tried to ignore it. You said, no, I will fit in. I'm not weird. I'm not wrong. I fit in with this group. Look back and accept yourself. And maybe you are a loner. Maybe you can just learn from all the experiences you had and take the ones that you were so happy, learn from those moments. The beauty of life is in the journey. It's in the discovery of life. We perceive the world through our minds. If we accept who we are, and we are proud who we are, then we are happy. Because in the end, nobody lives our lives, we live our lives. With this being said, I think we can conclude this video. I have not written a conclusion, but I think I can say the conclusion is the power of being a loner is actually amazing. We can work on self-development. We can work on acceptance because we have more time than other people to work on ourselves, because we are less out there in the open and more busy with ourselves. We can improve our passions. We can learn and slowly observe other people without making these trials and errors and unpleasant interactions. And it's never too late, because every experience in life is a lesson we can learn from. And the goal is just to be happy every single day and live an authentic life as you want it. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you heard something valuable, something that could ease your day. Don't forget, I accept and would gladly hear some good feedback, some constructive feedback. Share with me what you liked, what you disliked, what you want to hear more about. Maybe go deeper into a topic, or just hear something else, or just share your thoughts or expression. All is wonderfully fine. I would like to read, and I would like to see what you guys have to share. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, help the channel grow so more people can see this. And yeah, I will see you next video. Ciao, ciao.